What's going on, everyone? Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today, we're going to be talking about MULN Automotive, or MULN stock, and bringing you guys an updated short squeeze analysis. If you guys enjoy this content, I highly appreciate the thumbs up on the video, dropping that like on the video. Number one thing you guys can do for me on this channel. Subscribe to the channel if y'all are new. Hit that post notification bell so you never miss my timely updates here on this channel. And if you want all of my buy and sell alerts, we're up over 70% today. We had a 50% banger on AMTX. That was a call option. That was earlier today. You can find the Hootmoney trade alerts with that first link in the description down below. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so here we have the monthly chart for MULN. It looks absolutely incredible on Market Cypher. You just kind of have to scroll out to see the macro perspective here. Also, the 2-week chart got the big red dot here on Market Cypher, looking really good for MULN. It's had multiple red Heikin-Ashi candles. Now we're seeing the first 2-week green Heikin-Ashi candle, meaning that we're clearly in an uptrend. Weekly chart as well looks very good. There was bullish divergence right here. VWAP pointing up, still on a negative momentum wave. All is good in those departments. Daily chart is where it's starting to get a little spicy. We're looking for that VWAP crossover right here, which would print a red dot, which is a short-term sell signal. But at the same time, here's the concession. Money flows coming up. So looking at that 2-week chart, it does appear that even if it does come down, right, it should be coming right back up. Looking at the 12-hour chart, it looks very similar to the daily chart, but it already gave that red dot. So that signal was fired yesterday as the market was closing. 4-hour chart, you guys can see multiple green Heikin-Ashi candles right there. It does imply that we are in somewhat of a short-term uptrend. We also have the VWAP pointing up right here, potentially getting a fake out wave, right, where it looks like it should come down, but it comes right back up. Hourly chart got a red X signal right there, which is a short sell signal. The stock did come down. We got another one here at open, not as successful as the stock did move up, but it is coming back down right now. Looking at Market Cypher, you guys can see it also got that red dot on the hourly as well right there. We got two as of yesterday and today, and this green money flow is coming down. So overall, on shorter time frames, there are a lot more bearish signals. For example, the daily chart showing it is likely to print that red dot, as well as the hourly chart right here having some decreasing blue waves to the upside, decreasing money flow, a lot of red dots, a few different short sell signals, etc. However, what I do like about this is it's holding up pretty well. As you guys can see, it's starting to flag out there right now, which is pretty bullish. And if MULN can hold relatively flat in this fib level, it could lead to a nice little breakout coming in the near future. So the bearish scenario would obviously be that the daily chart is overbought and the hourly chart is giving a bunch of different short sell signals across the board. The bullish scenario is obviously the weekly chart is super oversold. The 2-week chart just got that green dot. So overall, on longer time frames, there is a bit more bullish pressure. It's only when you step into these shorter time frames where you see that there is potentially some downside risk. So based off of what we're seeing right here, it does seem that it's just going to trade sideways until it breaks out the next time. However, don't ignore that daily chart. There's always going to be that risk when you are overbought. I'd like to quickly thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Moomoo, a licensed FINRA broker that does absolutely zero payment for order flow. They're running a promotion right now where all you got to do is deposit $1 on their platform. You get up to $7,000 in free stock. On top of that, you also get a free share of NEO, currently going for $21 per share. So with a $1 deposit, you get a free lunch on Hootmoney, plus you get 2 free lotto tickets to potentially get an Amazon stock, Google stock, Tesla stock, etc. You name it, you can get it here on Moomoo with a $1 deposit. Links are below in the description or pinned comment section if you want to check it out. But with all that being said, let's get right back into the video. All right, so starting the short squeeze analysis here on Fintel, it is ranked number 3 on the short squeeze leaderboard with a 98% rating there out of 100. It's ranked 85 out of 100 on the Gamma Squeeze leaderboard, putting it at 849. As of 40 minutes ago, there are 2 million short shares available. The cost to borrow has been coming up. As you guys can see, the latest borrow rate is 20% right there, coming up from 6 as of 310, so about 2 weeks ago right there. Short volume ratio has been absolutely insane. It's been increasing as well. Yesterday got its highest value of 44%, so perhaps short sellers are capitalizing on the fact that it is slightly overbought right now. Ortex is showing an 18% cost to borrow, so that is coming up a lot. Not quite fully utilized at 97% utilization right there. There was another 3.98 million shares borrowed today, moving up their short interest percentage 13.7%. Now always remember, there's only 7.28 million shares currently being shorted and 24 million shares on loan. What this means is that there's plenty of room to screw with the Ortex data. There's plenty of room for short sellers to essentially manipulate things. What I usually see happen when there's an excess of shares on loan compared to the short interest is that it's usually a big institution doing this. A retail investor doesn't usually put a share on loan and not short it. When a retail investor does it, they're usually not even the ones borrowing the share that is put on loan. So this is most likely an institution doing this. What they can do is they can essentially flood the market with returned shares. It'll make the Ortex data look like shorts actually covered. It'll send the short interest down like 20% in the day. But what it really does is it gives more ammo to short sellers to actually short it, because once you return it, now it's available to short. It'll kill the cost to borrow, right? It'll allow short sellers to all enter in at once with that excess liquidity, and obviously the institution that put that share on loan in the first place isn't going to have any extra risk from shorting the stock. So they put the shares on loan in the first place to control the supply of short share availability, and then when they want the stock to dump, they flood the market with short shares available, and then the short sellers take advantage of the extra availability of short shares and then short down the stock. So with MULN having almost 24 million shares on loan and only 7 million current short interest, it does pose a very big risk. Digging into the unusual whales options flow, as you guys can see, lots and lots of calls and puts were all placed today. However, it is leaning towards the call buying, being 72% bullish premium right there. Bulls are targeting the April 14th expiration as well as the $2 through $4 strike prices. Looking at the bid and the ask side calls only, we can get an idea of if whales are buying or selling MULN call options right now. And as you guys can see, more people that are spending $10,000 or more on options in MULN are in fact buying at 67% buyers of call options. We've got about 2 hours left in the market and call option volume is at a low currently for MULN. Now keep in mind, the other times in March where MULN had call option volume this low, it did lead to a nice spike up in the share price. The biggest option trades of today were 50% bullish, 50% bearish. However, the bears are pretty much only selling their call options. Not really many puts are being placed with high premium. This leads me to believe that the stock price probably won't crash anytime soon. If it does go down, it's more likely to correct. Max pain for April 14th is still at 2.5 right there. And you guys can see the absolute ton of gamma exposure on this stock. I like to describe gamma exposure as Mario Kart booster pads. Every time a stock goes over that strike price, it does in fact bring in a lot of market maker buying in order to hedge those call options that now go in the money. So once you cross that strike price, boom, you go up even higher. It's like a Mario Kart booster pad. You go over 350 right here, boom. You go over 4 right here, boom. You go over 450 right here, not so boom, because there's not much gamma exposure, but 5, boom. Anyways, that's about it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, drop a like on the video if you guys did. That's my analysis for MULN stock as of today. Don't ignore the risks even in a super explosive stock like MULN. Anyways, drop a like if y'all enjoyed the video. Subscribe to to the channel if y'all are new. Hit that post notification bell so you get all the updates here on this channel. Also, check out Moomoo if you want up to $7,000 in free stock as long as you deposit $1 on their platform. Also, get that free share of Neo. So free lunch and free lotto tickets on Hootmoney. Links are below in the description and pinned comment section. Also, if you want all of my buy and sell alerts, we hit a 50% option play today. I'm still holding it for the multi-bagger returns. You can get that using the first link in the description for Hootmoney trade alerts. Anyways, my friends, that's about it. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.